outside of court where Robert Mugabe's son has just appeared in the Alexandra Magistrates Court. Let's just pop you over there. His lawyers are speaking and listen in.
Would you understand that you don't have certain documents in your possession?
Yeah, there are quite a number of challenges today with regards to the proceedings. Firstly, there was a technical failure with the electricity. We weren't able to proceed, but be that as it may, yes, you are correct. There are still some documents that the prosecution needs to provide us with before we proceed with the bail application on our client's behalf.
How confident are you with this bail application?
Look, at this stage, we still need to consult with our client. We do not have a full set of facts before us before we take instructions, and I think that we'll be guided by that. So I don't want to preempt anything. We don't do that as lawyers. So yeah, we need to consult with our clients and take instructions.
Alexandra, could you just confirm to us whether or not the delay is actually from the investigation side or from your side in terms of the accurate documentation and the right documentation that's needed from your client, especially Bellarmine Mugabe, regarding his legal status in the country?
All I will say is that we've been ready since last week, Monday. Of course, the prosecution has stated on record that they've experienced certain challenges with regards to obtaining certain documents, but we're ready from our side to proceed once the state is ready. And yeah, I think we'll just take it from there once we can consult with our client to bring a proper bail application forward.
In last week's appearance, one of the main bones of contention was exactly that, was to establish the status of Mr. Mugabe in the country. Is there any further information relating to that, Alexandra, that you've received, which might perhaps change the course of your bail application?
Not at this stage. I think we haven't been furnished any further particulars, but we will in due course be in receipt of the complete set of facts surrounding that particular issue so we can take instructions and then we can then plot a way forward with our client.
And Alexandra, would you maybe just tell us a little bit about his well-being? There were issues in regards to his health. We did see him appearing today before the dock, looking a lot better from what we saw last week. Just talk to us a little bit about that.
Look, in addition to what I said last week, I haven't heard much else with regards to health or any concerns. It hasn't been brought to my attention, but things can. But at this stage, I have nothing to comment with regards to his health status because I'm not privy to any facts around his health.
Yeah, but how is he dealing in terms of being in court, in jail or in police custody? It's been a week since then as well, and now postponement until the 5th of March. Just his demeanor, if you will.
Look, my role in as far as this matter is concerned is to deal with the legal aspects of it. So we haven't really gone into that in as far as personal well-being and things of that nature. And I don't seem to see anything that suggests any dramatic change or drastic change from last week. So there's nothing I can comment with regards to that.
Psychological.
Do you know the status of the guy who was shot in this case? Do you know whether he's still in hospital or?
No, I have no idea, and I don't wish to comment on that either.
Psychological, how are they coping?
Psychologically, again, as I said earlier to your colleague, I don't really establish the facts with regards to their psychological state. I'm not an expert in that field, so I can't really comment or tell you how they're doing psychologically.
Do you know anything about the guy who's at the hospital that he's cooperating, he wants to drop the case against the two?
Nothing of that it has been brought to my attention, so no, I do not know about that. The prosecution certainly hasn't communicated that to us.
Yeah. Thank you very much.
Thank you.
Michelle,
He didn't let you. Hello, Chris.
Thank you so much.
Let me do this.
Yeah, I know, I told him. I told him to take